Rein in the anger within you. I find myself getting angry over the smallest things. I get irritated when the neighbors talk too loud or blast their music. I get frustrated when a friend just doesn't get me. I snap when my parents scold me, yell at me, or sometimes just when they talk too much. Every now and then, even wearing an outfit that makes me feel insecure is enough to drive me crazy. And then, the hurtful words just slip out. Don't say a word when you're angry. People usually fear anger because it's so intense. But what's truly terrifying are the words spoken when we lose control of ourselves. Some sentences take only 3 seconds to say, but years to heal if they can be healed at all. I once met a mother who, in a moment of rage, blurted out to her child, "You're nothing but a burden. I regret giving birth to you." 10 years later, that child remembers every single word like a wound that never closes. As for the mother, once the anger faded, all she remembered was, "I didn't mean anything by it. I just said it because I lost my cool." But words don't need to mean anything to have the power to destroy a person's soul and life. The hidden truth: anger is a cry to be heard. Anger is often just a way of saying, "Please listen to me," expressed the wrong way. Behind the rage are layers of suppressed emotions: feeling hurt, feeling belittled, feeling helpless or unacknowledged. But instead of saying, "I'm hurting," we choose to scream, "You're a jerk." Instead of saying, "I feel disrespected," we choose to howl, "You're so selfish. You only think about yourself." On the surface, it's a fight. Deep down, it's two people who don't know how to name their own pain. Anger isn't inherently bad. It's just a signal that it's time to relearn how to listen, to communicate with yourself and others in a kinder way. The less we understand ourselves, the easier it is to lose emotional control. Many people try to manage anger by holding it in, but bottling it up doesn't make us feel better, nor does it make the anger go away. It just builds pressure until one day it explodes, more sudden and violent than ever. To master your emotions, you must first understand, what is the nature of anger? We don't get angry just because someone did something wrong. We get angry because that action hit a raw nerve in our own hearts. Words may be accidental, but our minds are full of sensitivities and subconscious reactions. So, when you're angry, step back. Don't be in a rush to speak. Learning to observe and stay silent as anger rises is a survival skill in any relationship. It's not about suppression. It's about preventing a moment of unconscious reaction from hurting the people you love and causing you a lifetime of regret. A word spoken at the right time can calm a storm in the heart. But that same word, if uttered when the mind is in turmoil, can be like tossing a match into a pile of dry hay. To speak rightly, you must first understand what is happening inside you. This is why I believe self-understanding is the root of all meaningful communication. Understand why you're angry. Understand why the other person reacted that way. Understand the boundaries and the unmet needs. Understanding psychology isn't just for professionals. It's a vital life skill for everyone. The more you think about something, the more automatic it becomes. It's called neuroplasticity. Sadly, when you vent your anger, you are practicing those negative thoughts. You are training yourself to be a victim and training yourself to see others as villains. Therefore, venting serves no long-term benefit. It can even be harmful to your mental health. The feeling of being heard and understood is wonderful. That's why we vent. But the more you practice venting and believe it's the way to handle unfair situations, the more you'll keep doing it. It's heartbreaking to see how many people fall into this habit, and even worse when the people they vent to have no idea how to help or respond. Venting is like a drug. It gives you a temporary high, but leaves your overall state worse off. Instead of venting and complaining, we should straightforwardly ask for advice. What would you do in this situation? Or what do I need to do to reach an agreement? This is the only acceptable way to talk about your problems with others. It's much more social and better for connection than simply saying, "This is terrible, my life is so unfair." By doing this, you make it easy for others to empathize and think alongside you, allowing them to help solve your problems with their own experience. It's wonderful. There's nothing wrong with sharing your feelings. Telling someone how you feel can help you understand your experience and feel less alone. But is it worth letting yourself relive those negative emotions without trying to stay calm? That sounds like putting yourself through double the suffering. Psychologists have found that letting it out doesn't actually reduce anger, it often makes it worse. So, what if someone is rude or annoying? Are you allowed to be angry? Of course, you should always process anger through something like meditation. But if you need to talk to someone, do it constructively. Anger is usually the tip of the iceberg, the result of suppressed hurt, sadness, trauma, or fear. I've had many moments where I blew up at a friend, yelled at my dad, or argued with my mom because I felt misunderstood. All of those moments were the result of a lack of control and impulsive actions. Admitting that I have a temper was the first step toward finally feeling at peace. I wish you peace of mind, even if just for a minute.